Hey Aries, welcome to your yearly oracle reading. This reading will be focused on career, work, life purpose, and it's going to cover the period of teen. But if you're watching it right now, the energies are probably starting at this point. So it's really around the energy from the time you chose to click on this video. So it's going to be an exciting year for you guys. I already shuffled your cards. So because I'm using a lot of decks, I don't want to spend too much time shuffling. This will be a bigger reading. So I'm using Career and Life Purpose deck from Doreen Virtue, and I'm also going to pull a card out from the Abundance Angels to see what you need to know about, how you create abundance in your life and the ways you can attract money or grow your finances. Okay, so see what's blocking in that area. So let's get into the reading. Overall, here, guys, I'm seeing a lot of transition happening for the majority. Okay, some of you, I feel there's a bit of fear from crossing. You've been in a career for a long time. It's like I'm seeing, for a lot of you, you have a chronological resume. You've been doing the same thing, the same role, but you need to change. Something has been tugging at your soul, telling you it's time for something new. But a lot of you are having a bit of fear crossing that bridge because it's like you're starting from like an infant stage. You're like, who's going to hire me? How am I going to get into this field? I have no experience. So I could see there's some fear for a lot of you moving into a new path that you're dreaming about. So you do have the options card, which is great. And it's saying consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Okay, so some of you I do feel have more options than you think. Okay, so the confusion might even come from having too many interests. You're like, should I go this way? Should I go that way? There's more than two roads, like a crossroad. There's a lot of them. Okay, so I do feel a lot of you have to weigh your options in something and to make a decision. Trust. Okay, so trust your feelings and dreams to guide you on your career path. This is an important card because this is tied in greatly with this. Okay, because it's telling you maybe you're stuck between a work environment that's one of them, you like the job and you're kind of pulled towards it just because it'll pay the bills. There's more money involved, but you're not that crazy about it. And then there's the other job where you feel more passionate towards it, even though like the money might not be at the standards of the other job. So these two cards, when I see them together, I'm really seeing that your happiness will come from that job where you feel more passionate towards. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit a test of your soul this year. It's the universe is going to really, it's going to ask you, okay, how do you want to spend your time? Where do you see yourself, in the far future? How do you see yourself living your life? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? Okay, so look at that with each job, whatever it has to offer. Ask yourself, is it going to help me live the lifestyle I want? Okay, so maybe you're looking for something for some of you that involves a little bit more personal freedom. Okay, maybe you do want to travel more, so you don't want to go after that job that you're tied down to. It has like a list of responsibility, and you want to go for the job that maybe you're more excited about. It pays a little less, but it will give you that personal freedom. Okay, I'm just throwing the messages out there. It's really like what's coming through. So, some of you will connect to this. Others of you might be like, okay, that part's not for me. So, take what resonates. Okay, it's just gonna click for you. So yeah, overall, okay, you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Okay, so for a lot of you, you will have to take that leap of faith into the unknown. If your job has a weight too on your health and you're like, I can't take it any longer. I can't take this. The universe is really trying to force you and push you towards making that jump. Okay, so you might be getting signs like through the people you're having like arguments, for some of you, not all of you, okay? So it might come through that form where things are just like not working properly. So you will get signs like it's time to go, okay, for some of you. So really pay attention to that this year, okay? And sometimes what the universe does, it might throw at you an opportunity where maybe you're used to, okay, just to test you out to see, are you going to be strong enough to say no and move on to what you really want to do, okay? So you will be tested a little bit this year to see what it is that you'd like to do, okay? And the path to see if they want to see if you're really wanting that path you want to move towards. So you will get these little tests thrown at you, okay? Books. Hey, you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Some of you, I feel, you could be blogging or doing something along those lines of travel writing or anything like that. So having people read your materials. Some of you might even be thinking to do like travel writing. So that could be the leap that you want to take. But I see you mastering whatever it is that you want to do through your involvement with books. So, whatever it is that you're passionate in, you don't have to spend, thousands of dollars. Like if you feel like it's not, calling to you to take like a degree or spend 5 years in school, it could just be, some of you might do that. You might be studying a lot. If there's like a specific course that you need to take or have a degree to get in a certain field, I could see that for some of you. For the others, I feel like you just need to study a little bit more about the topic just to, get some information on your own, maybe through online searches, maybe even through workshops. But basically going out in the library and just reading the books on the topic, okay? So your mastery will and knowledge will expand through your involvement with books. Okay, so that's going to be very important. For some of you, you might just get like you might be getting a book that people might be recommending to you, or maybe you see a book, you keep seeing a book out there, and you're like, why do I keep seeing this book? Pay attention to that, okay? Because there's something in that article or book that it's calling to you. Okay, so there's something in there for you to read or to hear or anything like that, an audiobook, whatever it is, because that's going to inspire you to move forward on your next steps. Okay, so I don't believe there's coincidences. Anytime I was like, pushed to see a book or a song, or I kept hearing a song, that's a sign from your angels trying to guide you in the right direction. Okay, so pay attention to that. Yeah, so overall, some of you could be, there's a lot of work nowadays with behind being like traveling and using your computer and moving around, fixing even computers. If you're a man watching, you could be doing that, moving from place to place. Some of you might even be considering being a flight attendant. Okay, so I could see or working with planes, aviation overall. I could see that for some of you. You could be like a techie, okay? So you could be going around, you need movement in your job. So this is a strong confirmation here telling you that movement will play a big part of your career and life purpose, all right? So maybe some of you are sick and tired of sitting in a little cubicle all day, and this is what you're craving. You want more action, you want more adventure. It doesn't have to be travel, like going to country. It could just be in your local neighborhood. Maybe going to people's homes, maybe being on the phone with them, trying to fix whatever issues they have with their computers. So I could see that as well, okay? But travel is a part of this. And you're an Aries. You thrive on action, movement, being physical. It's super for your well-being, okay? So for those of you that are feeling that nudge, the wanderlust, that, having a little bit of ants in your pants, feeling, this is definitely a strong indication that you need to find work around travel, okay? Okay, so talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So, sometimes when we're really lost, we're really confused. If you're like, I don't know what I'm good at, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, I feel totally lost, ask for a sign to get more clarity on your career path, okay? You could do this at night or in the morning. You might even see a dream at night. So angels and your spirit guides can speak to you in different ways. So put it out there, write it down on paper. Please help me come a little bit closer to, what I need to do in regards to career and life purpose. Okay. Help me gain more clarity on next steps moving forward. If you're trying to decide between two positions, um, think about job A and job B, how you would be in each of them, and what feeling it brings in your stomach. Meditate on that. Okay, but most importantly, ask for guidance. If you don't know what to do, ask. Okay, because they're always there to help you. Anytime I've asked, I've literally gotten either a feeling or an idea shoot right into my mind. Or the next day, somebody comes up to me. Somebody random in the subway might say a word. They'll move in mysterious ways. So really pay attention to the signs that are around you. I just want to see if um, let's see here. I'm getting anything else. I saw the word feelings here, but I saw healing again. Okay. Um, and this is almost like looking at details. Some of you are visionaries, like maybe you have ideas for like a movie or direction to something. Maybe you want to write a book on your own life. Okay. But I also see this, it's like a little fortune telling thing. So maybe some of you are interested in helping and guiding others. So take those steps, guys, to really work towards a career in healing arts or anything like that, helping people move towards their next steps and see the bigger picture in their life. You bring a lot of excitement being an Aries and vitality to people's lives. You're energetic, so people really look up to you for that. So that's something that came out. Instead of feelings, I saw healing. So some of you are into the healing arts and like to help people. Okay. So let's see here what's going on. For sure, a lot of you are in your head thinking about what you need to do next and how you need to move forward. Some of you are trying to bring even a hobby to life. So while you're at your current job, know that no job is a waste of time. Okay, guys? You're learning, you're networking, you're meeting all sorts of people. You will know why you did the job you're doing now in a few years down the road. You'll understand how it connected to where you will be eventually. Okay, so let's see a card for Aries from their abundance angels. So work on your hobby at the same time. Spend an hour a day, an hour a week, however suits you best. Okay, so you could feel more confident. Once you do get clients or once you are a bit on a roll, then you can move in from one stage into the other and cross that bridge. You could do it drastically, but you would probably have more stress than, taking step by step and doing it slowly to build the next thing you want to do. All right. Okay, so it's saying here, release jealousy. So that would help you a lot to manifest abundance. So it's saying jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Okay. So that makes sense. So sometimes when we're in this stage, where we feel lost, we feel low, and Facebook and Twitter and all those social medias, they could be like really bad at this. You could, Instagram, you see people's lives as perfect, then you see your old classmates, you're like, oh God, like look where they are now. And you compare yourself. Okay, it doesn't have to be like a raging jealousy or anything like that. It could just be something subtle, that you get that pain in your stomach where you're comparing yourself to another person's life and you're like, oh man, like, I really feel like a loser, you might feel, but it's not like that. You're just on your own path, okay? And they're on their own path. People don't show where they failed in life on social media. They will only show, well, I mean, most people, okay? Some people are brutally honest, so they'll show everything. Kudos to them. But some people, they'll just show you their accomplishments, their success, but they don't show you, it's like the iceberg thing. You just see the tip of the iceberg, the top of where people reach their highest success. You don't see that whole root of the iceberg underneath where it's, there's failure, there's like depression sometimes, there's mistakes, there's all sorts of obstacles, okay? So really understand that you're on your own path and everybody has their own divine timing. So look, instead of looking at another person and saying, oh man, I wish I had that. Oh man, like they're doing so great. Like I feel like horrible. Tell them, wow, good for them. They've really made it. And there's hope out there that people can do it. So why can't I do it too? I could do it. Okay, so I'm not there yet, but look at them as your hope, that you could do it too. And there's people out there, people, okay, because it would be worse if you see people, making mistakes all the time or posting their failures, right? You wouldn't have something to look forward to. You'd be like, all right, well, I guess this is it for me. So take that as, admiration, and helping you move forward to what it is you want to do, using them as a leader or like some sort of idol as, I could do that too. Okay, so it's really just shifting your energy, and this energy, when you shift that, it will increase your abundance. Okay, everything's energy, so it doesn't mean no abundance will come to you or you won't reap your rewards. It just means that it might take a little bit longer. Okay, if you have those energies of worry, stress, fear, all they do is just block the thing that you want to come in like faster. Okay, so it might just delay. It doesn't mean you'll have bad luck or anything like that. Okay, organize things. So these are your skills cards. Getting participation, and building relationships. Okay, so some of you are really good at organizing. Okay, so that's a skill you have, organizing maybe events, workshops, something like that. I could see that here. Getting help, maybe event planning or anything like that. But I see you working together with others. You have two social cards here. So communication and working with people, that's going to be key for you this year. Getting participation, maybe somebody to help you on your business. So delegating some sort of tasks or projects or events or anything like that. But definitely you will need to reach out and get people to help you maybe organize something. Okay, you could just be organizing your home, organizing office, whatever, however this applies to you, okay, so organizing things. Building relationships, yeah, so this is definitely a very business minded set of skill sets. Okay, so it's networking. If you're looking for a job, this is what I see coming in 19. So you will be going out there to any social events, any networking things. Make sure you put yourself out there, LinkedIn. Make it known, okay, that you're looking for a new opportunity. See what other people are doing in your list of friends. Make it known with your friends and family what it is you're looking for. But this is also a very sales oriented card as well, especially mixed with this right here. Okay, so it could be business to business sales, moving around to different offices, making presentations even. And if you want to I heard this right now, if some of you are doing workshops or anything like that, if you want to get more excitement in your workshops or whatever it is you're presenting, try to involve your audience more, okay, getting a conversation happening. So that's a key there. That could be for somebody, okay, so that just came in right now. But building relationships, it could be, it could even be partnership. Okay, guys, that's coming in. Maybe for those of you looking for a partner, you could even meet somebody in your work environment. All right, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so these are workplace cards. I created these ones, so you could find those on the Etsy page on New Age Angie. So they're pretty accurate, guys. Like I use these often, and I'm like, what kind of job can I expect next when I use it for people? What kind of skills do I need to use? What do I need to focus more of? These cards can really help. So there you go, entrepreneur. Okay, so a lot of you want to expand, do your own thing. You want to have your own business. Okay, focus. So really spend that time to break your goals up in smaller pieces, because I feel a lot of you are overwhelmed looking at the bigger picture, where you want to go, how you envision yourself. But because it's a lot, you're not focusing on taking the small steps necessary, the little details. So spending an hour a day working towards that dream or your side business, whatever it is that you want to do. So you really need to get down and really focus on your priorities. Make sure, you block out any distractions. Pay attention to that. You might have like people, maybe even family this year, friends, nagging at you. They want to go out. They feel lonely, some people. And at that moment, you're like, okay, I could go out because I love having fun and socializing. Or I could stay in and focus on working on craft or working on making that, that article or that copy from business or something. So focus will be tested for you this year. Pay attention to that, okay? Yeah, here it comes for like people involved with sales, especially, or you know what kind of job you're looking for. If you're on the phone all the time, if you like doing that, a lot of your job will involve making phone calls, building relationships, and networking with people. So again, sales is coming up strongly. Um, so yeah, and it's also saying, focus and reach out to people that you're interested in. So it's something for your own business. You need to create your own leads. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing, even if you're looking for a job, I feel like it would work to. I know it's so rare to do that nowadays. Like people expect emails, no phone calls. But I feel like for you, it's going to help to make a phone call or to reach out to people and for them to hear you. All right. Because I feel like when they hear you, they're going to know that you're the right person for whatever it is that you're offering, maybe going in as an employee or maybe whatever services you're offering. Wowie. Okay. So let's see this all together. Okay. So overall, guys, don't stress or worry. Focus on positive solutions going forward. And for those of you switching your career, know that, changes happen in life. We're not always stuck in that, same job or same career. You're not always going to do that, especially if you're not happy. So just take the time to learn what you need to learn, meet people, connect. Happiness is a choice, okay? So focus on what you could do to make your job a little happier, especially if you're transitioning to bring a hobby to life. Focus on the hobby, the side thing, your side business, and that will give you more motivation to do well in the current job that you're in order to transition and cross the bridge to the next one. Okay, so instead of worrying and focusing on, I'm never going to achieve that, or like just being in a negative space, that's like the main message I'm getting here is look towards the future, where you want to go, feel those feelings of where you want to be, how it feels to be in that career path, what you're going to be doing, and putting yourself in a positive, channeling your energy in a more positive direction. Okay. Yeah, and just take a break sometimes. Take a break to read, to learn whatever it is that you want to learn. Even if it's just reading as for a hobby, that's gonna give you a lot of peace of mind, I feel, for some of you. And you will have travel for some of you. It could be, doesn't have to be a job. It could be finding a job that allows you to travel more, and just a lot of you will be doing a lot of checking off the list of places you want to visit this year in teens. So that's really something to look forward to. Okay, guys, well, I hope you got what it is that you needed from this reading. I hope it made sense, and I'll see you soon.